Long ago, in a vibrant city known as Corinth, a new kind of community was forming. This city was a busy place, filled with many different people and ideas. In this bustling environment, groups of people came together to learn and share about their faith. These communities were called churches, and they were like families learning to live together in new ways. This was a time when these churches were still very new. People were figuring out many things for the first time. They were learning what it meant to be a part of this new way of life and how to interact with each other in their gatherings. Life for them involved discovery and understanding, as they explored their shared beliefs in a world that was still very different from their own. Into this setting came a dedicated man named Paul. Paul was a significant figure, known for traveling great distances. His main role was to share important teachings with various groups of people. He was like a guide and a mentor, writing thoughtful letters to these distant churches, offering them wisdom and direction on how to live together. The church in Corinth, like many others, was growing. It was a place where people gathered, prayed, and learned together. For a time, things seemed stable and familiar. However, as with any large group of people, different questions and ideas would naturally arise. The community was seeking guidance on how best to conduct their shared life and worship. Paul soon heard about some of the questions and challenges faced by the Corinthian church. In response, he sent them a detailed letter. This letter was important because it contained specific instructions. Paul taught the concept of order, which meant he provided clear ways for the community to function smoothly, respectfully, and without confusion during their meetings and daily interactions. Paul's letter covered many topics that were causing discussion within the church. He wrote about how people should behave when they met, how to share their gifts, and how to treat each other. As the people began to read and discuss these instructions, differing views emerged. This led to conflict, as members tried to understand and apply Paul's advice, sometimes in different ways. The main difficulty for the church in Corinth was how to bring everyone together despite these different opinions. It was a real challenge for them to agree on every single point, especially when people held strong, but different, beliefs about what was right. Paul strongly encouraged unity, asking them to find common ground and work together, rather than letting their disagreements pull them apart. Then, in his letter, Paul shared a powerful and special teaching. This was a key turning point for the community. He explained that there was one quality that was more important than all others. He taught that above everything else, love leads. This message shifted their understanding, showing them that if love guided their actions and decisions, many of their problems could be gently resolved. Immediately after reading this profound message about love, the people in Corinth began to see things differently. They started to think deeply about how love could change their interactions. They considered how showing genuine care, kindness, and understanding toward each other could help them overcome their disagreements and build stronger bonds within their community. As the members of the church slowly applied Paul's teaching about love, their shared life began to improve. Their gatherings became more harmonious and peaceful. They gradually learned to appreciate and respect the various viewpoints among them, while always remembering the central purpose of their community. Over time, their relationships grew stronger, and the church became more settled. The story of Paul's teachings to the Corinthians offers a clear lesson. It shows us that when we prioritize being kind, caring, and understanding towards others, especially when we have different ideas, it helps a group stay together and grow strong. It teaches that love can be the most powerful guide for any community, helping it to overcome difficulties and find peace. Paul's thoughtful words, particularly his emphasis on love, truly helped the church in Corinth navigate its challenges. These important lessons continued to guide them. They learned to build a community that was both kind and orderly, a place where everyone felt valued and understood. The teachings provided a gentle path forward for their shared journey.